Hey, it's Norsey Plays, and welcome, Boston Soul Scarf fans, to our PGL Week 10, I believe, matchup. Last week we had a bye week, so no Week 9 match. I'm not quite sure if this would technically be Week 9 or what happens, but I think this is Week 10. Anyways, we're going up against the Minnesota Wild Chargers once again, aka SharpDressedGaming. We had a great match with them last time. This time, let's hope to repeat. But anyways, let's jump right into it, because I've made him wait quite a bit now, so let's hit battle start, bring our battle box, our party Pokemon, and do this thing. Now, I feel kind of bad because I actually didn't build a team this week. I've been getting really bad at this league stuff, guys, as of late. But we're still going to have fun with it, honestly. We're still going to have fun just because I didn't build a team specifically this week. It doesn't really matter too much. I just used the same team as last matchup, which could prove to be the downfall of us this week, but we'll wait and see. I'm not going to count us out just yet. We got ourselves a Nidoqueen. I am really nervous. And I just did something weird with my computer. I don't know what that was. Nidoqueen. We'll go you for now. And he did bring the Hoopa again, which is very interesting. Hoopa over his Mandibuzz. So I can tell he wants to win this week. He brought a completely new team. Very cool. Very cool indeed. What else did he bring? He did bring his Greninja as well, so that's going to be interesting to try and work around. Greninja. Okay. All right. And that's, well, whatever for now. Okay. Anyways, let's pick our lead here, which is going to be our... I think we could lead with our Dirty Dan. Be all right. I don't know, though. Confirm. Alright, we're going to lead Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan has not been in a battle in a few weeks now, and we keep losing, but maybe that's because Dirty Dan hasn't been there. So hopefully Dirty Dan will bring this game around for us. We'll see. Man, why am I so nervous? I feel like it's because I haven't live comm one of these in like what feels like weeks. So we see Kermit the Frog here, who isn't going to live a Mach Punch. We're not living in Extrasensory either, though. So if he is Sash, then it's not good. But you know what? We're YOLOing this week. We're going to just YOLO this week to oblivion, my friend. So he's going to withdraw, kind of telling me that he might not be Sashed or he might not want to break it yet, as he switches into Deontay, who isn't going to take very much damage from this at all, obviously. Oh! That did more than I thought. That thing probably isn't a defensive Deontay. Actually, no, that did about right. That did about right, I'd say. So a Moonblast would hurt pretty good. So we saw the leftovers, so it's definitely leftovers. Okay, very cool. So let's see, what's our best move here? What can switch into like a Moonblast? I'd say our Suicune could switch into a Moonblast really well. Don't know if we want to do that, though. Mew could switch in to a Moonblast. She could also switch into a Diamond Storm very well. He would probably go for the Moonblast, though. Would probably be his best bet. So let's see. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I think I'm going to go for... the, shoot. Okay. Do we just go Suicune? We just go Suicune. Let's just go Suicune. We'll go Suicune. Suicune's only thing really taking a Moonblast right now, so... that's the plan. That is the plan. Plus, we're going to pressure away some extra Moonblasts. Oh, he actually goes for a Calm Mind to set up. Very, very clever. Should have stayed in and went for the Drain Punch. Would have been a lot smarter. That's really scary at this point. That thing is now a huge threat. Shoot. That is crazy. He set up so early. Was not expecting this. Okay. Okay, so now his Moonblast is doing a lot more to Suicune. Could go for Scalds and just get a Scald Burn, do some chip damage on this thing. We could go into... maybe we try and go into Mew. I don't know if there's any point to it. We do have Sturdy on our Dawn fan, so we could get off after this a Earthquake, which would be fantastic. There is options, but we're going to have to probably let something go down to deal with this. If we could snag a burn, it would be pretty cool to get that chip damage, but not banking on it or anything like that. He does go for the Moonblast. It's going to do significant damage, but we eat it fairly well. We outspeed Diancie, which is great. We could go for another Scald if we want to finish this thing off, hopefully. Let's see what his plan here is. Will he stay in with Diancie? I don't think so. He's probably going to want to switch into maybe his Breloom. Or maybe his Greninja. His Greninja would make sense. Yeah, Greninja it is, who we are going to get a little bit of damage off on right now. That's actually a lot more than a little, so I'm okay with that. That was pretty good damage. Okay, so Dark Pulse is going to hurt us pretty good. Now what is he going to want to go for? What is he going to want to go for? That is the question. So if he goes for an Ice Beam, oh man, this dude really hurts. He puts a hurting on us, especially if he's Life Orbed. I don't know if he's Life Orbed or what he is. Nothing's really hitting living hits from this thing. It looks like on my team very well. Besides Suicune. So, Suicune, I mean, we could go for a Signal Beam. Let's go for the Signal Beam. As he's going to go for Grass Knot, he carries Grass Knot, which is probably going to kill us. No, we actually do live it. We get off the Signal Beam. He is Life Orb, so that's good to make note of. As the Signal Beam hits, and it is enough to take down Kermit, which is cool. That is really very, very cool. I wish I had predicted that and switched out to something, but oh well. It would have been nicer. He does not have a Mandibuzz. He has Hoopa, so I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll keep that in the back of our mind. Okay. Whew. This is nerve-wracking, guys. I've got the jitters. By the way, no face cam today, unfortunately. So, really weird story. My eye, this morning, I woke up and was like super puffy. I have no idea what happened, just one eye. So I don't have a face cam today because my eye still is a little bit puffy. It went down a lot, but it was really weird that happened. So that's why there is no face cam. But all right, so he could go for a Seed Bomb, and we could bring out Mew, which would be great. Mew would work pretty well, I'd say. He can easily go for a Fake Out slash Bullet Punch or anything like that, or Mach Punch, sorry. But Mew would eat that pretty well. I wish I had Psychic on this Mew. I really do. We're gonna bring Mavis out. Scare out this this Cappy, as he calls it, the Breloom. He's gonna set up a substitute. Oh boy. And he's got the Toxic Orb. So he's Toxic Orb. Let me put that down really quick. He is Toxic Orb. Which means he's actually going to be not Technician, which is cool information. He's Poison Heal. Neato. Okay. So this turn, we can go for a Nasty Plot. Yeah. Nasty Plot. I probably should have started with a Rock Polish, but that's okay. No big deal. He's going to go for Spore, put us to sleep. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate indeed. But we got our Nasty Plot up, so that's cool. Oh boy. Okay. Set up we'll go for a rock polish because we're just asleep. So we're still fast asleep, unfortunately. As he does go for the seed bomb, this shouldn't do too much to us at all. Not bad, not bad. We lived that pretty well. So he's got substitute and seed bomb for sure. Okay. Keep that in the back of your minds. As we can go for a rock polish this turn. I just want to see what we would switch into after this. Honestly, I don't know. We might want to just go for Dazzling Gleam. Let's wake up, Mavis. Come on, Mavis. Wake up. Mavis did not wake up. Very unfortunate. Zia's going to go for another Seed Bomb. He's whittling us down, which is a huge bummer. That did a lot that time. That did a lot of damage. So, let's just go... He's going to Spore again, right? Let's go for the Dazzling Gleam and break that sub. We did show him that we are Dazzling Gleam, though, which is kind of a bummer. But he's going to go for a Seed Bomb. Hopefully we'll live this. We do on 1 HP. That is incredible. However, he is just going to go for a Mach Punch here, probably to finish us off. Which I think it will. I think it'll finish us off fairly easily. But we're just going to go for the Dazzling Gleam, let Mavis go down. Unfortunately, Mavis has not really done much for our team this season. I just don't use Mew right. I feel like that's my bad. I'm just not playing Mew correctly. But he is going to withdraw into something that can probably take this pretty well, like his Deontay. So Deontay's going to take this Dazzling Gleam. I wish I had just gone for the... the whatchamacallit, the Baton Pass would have been nice, but it's too late to go back. It's too late. It is too late. Okay, so Dazzling Gleam it is. I think we're gonna outspeed, so there's our Dazzling Gleam. We'll just take out the Deontay. At least it's Pokemon out of the way, you know. And we've got our Nasty Plot Mew up, which is nice. It's nice. I don't know how much damage we're doing to a Hoopa. Let me look up Hoopa really quick. He does send out Nido Queen, though. Let me check something. I just want to mathematically check some things right now. Why wouldn't he go for Ice Beam, though? Why wouldn't he go for Ice Beam? Why wouldn't? Okay, let me check how much our Mew is doing with Dazzling Gleam right now. It might just be worth just getting the chip damage. Dazzling Gleam. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm hitting all sorts of bad buttons. Do not mean to click these. Okay, so we're going to go Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam. And then we're going to do +2 and +0. Okay, and then we're going to do not an Impish Nature, but a Old Nature. Okay, and that is doing about 10% damage, so let's go ahead and just try to Baton Pass this away. Oh, he does outspeed, so he's probably... Actually, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. So we're going to go down. Mew is going to go down. That makes sense. For some reason, I was thinking maybe we had our Rock Polish up, or I don't know what I was thinking, but that was pretty dumb of me. That's totally fine. We weren't going to be able to do anything right there anyways. So this turn, we can bring out the... Man, this thing's actually pretty scary. We can bring out... And he might be Scarfed, which I don't know that yet, but I'm thinking he might be Scarfed. I could bring out Conkeldurr. I could also bring out Mavis, but I don't want to do that yet. Let's go for... We can set up some Stealth Rocks. Wouldn't be bad this turn. We can also... do we want to waste Conkeldurr? I mean, Conkeldurr isn't really that useful. I'm going to say let's bring out Banjo and go for an Earthquake. Because if he's locked into Sludge Bomb or Sludge Wave, then we should take that decent. So yeah, I'm going Earthquake. Okay, that's the plan. Earthquake is the plan. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. Now, Hoopa gets Magician. Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure it wasn't like Levitate or something, and I was being a goof. This should hurt his Garchomp pretty good if that's what he chooses to switch into, or it might be his Breloom. He does switch into his Breloom, who is going to take some damage from this, so I'm not entirely upset about that move. And of course, he's probably going to want to set up a substitute this turn. Is he going to set up a substitute this turn? Or is he going to go for a Seed Bomb? Because we can set up a Toxic if he does. Oh, wait, no. He's Poison Heal. Derp-da-dur, derp-da-dur. Okay, we can go Earthquake. Or we can go... Probably go for substitute this turn, right? Will this be enough to break it? I'm going to hit Earthquake and see if it's going to be enough. He goes for the Spore first turn. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, that totally makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think about that. If we could have just woken up, though, that would be extremely nice. This thing's causing us tons and tons of issues. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is get Short Circuit out here, but I don't want to die to a Seed Bomb. If he decides to go Seed Bomb, I think that that's very likely. We could go into Conkeldurr, but this thing outspeeds us, and I mean an Ice Punch breaks his Sash. But of course 2 hits and we're probably dead, or at least close to it. So that's pretty scary as well. Oh, Drain Punch though might kill it if it's at least a little low. I mean, we always have Air Slash on our Gardevoir, or not Gardevoir, our Magnolia here. So I'm gonna go with, we've seen Spore, Seed Bomb, and Substitute. I'm wondering if he has any setup or not. As we're gonna go and just go for Magnolia. I don't know. We're gonna go into Magnolia and hope that his last move isn't Rock Tomb. Hope his last move isn't Rock Tomb. He does go for the Substitute, which is going to take that huge chunk of damage out of his dude, but he does have Poison Heal, obviously, so let's just hope that he does not have Rock Tomb. That is the hope here today. Air Slash does tons of damage, so let's go for it. Tightening its focus. What move is that? What move is that? Focus Punch. Focus Punch. Wow. That was serious. That was cool. I was not expecting that. So he's probably going to switch here. I would switch here. He is going to switch. At least something takes a little bit of damage. He goes into Nidoqueen, which, of course, takes a little bit of damage from this. Not a ton, but enough to help us along the way. And I think we can go... Okay. I think we can bring out Suicune and sack Suicune off. Don't think we really have much need for Suicune. We can also have Conk come out and go for an Ice Punch, but that takes him, that gives him a lot of damage taken off, and he could be really useful down the line. Even Donphan could come out, which would go down to an Ice Beam, but we actually still have our Sturdy, so, and he's asleep, so, you know, there's that. I'm thinking that Donphan is going to be pretty decent to sack off. Although Juvia, I mean, Juvia's not really doing anything for us, so let's just switch in Juvia. I'm just assuming Juvia's going to die here, so let's see. Gonna use Sludge Wave, that's going to be a dead Juvia. Unfortunately, but... Alright, that's a dead Juvia. And now he's using Sludge Wave, so he might be choiced into that. We're still not sure. So let's go for Banjo. No, Banjo's asleep, that's right. Now we can bring in... He still has too much damage. I mean, too much health, though. We can bring back in Mavis and go for a Earth Power. So that doesn't do that much to a lot of his things. Bring in Conkeldurr and go for a Ice Punch. It's gonna hurt a lot of his things. Alright, we're gonna bring Conkeldurr and go for that Ice Punch. Now he could go into his Hoopa. If he does, that's pretty scary, so I could go for a knockoff instead. I could potentially go for a knockoff. If his... I don't know if his Hoopa would even live a Ice Punch, because I didn't have that calced out pre-game. So that could be scary. But I think that we'll be able to handle it still with our Mega Manectric, so I'm going to go for the Ice Punch. I was going to stand and go for the Sludge Wave, just hoping to get chip damage off on Dirty Dan. And we're going to Ice Punch this thing, and it should die. Should die. That's good. Nidoqueen is dead. Looking a little bit better. This match is very close. It's an awesome match. Props to SharpDressedGaming. Go check out his channel, by the way, guys. He's an awesome dude. So, Hoopa is scary. Nothing... I don't know what switches into a Hoopa right now. So, there's that. And, I'm just gonna go into Donphan. And switch into Donphan. As I go to, the Calcs. Because I need to start calcing this thing. Psyshock shouldn't hurt too bad. Actually, it hurt a lot more than I thought it would, so... Hoopa. And, let's see. Hoopa versus Donphan. Donphan. And they're both going to be level 50. Let's check out how we're looking here. I wish I had knockoff. I really wish I had knockoff on you. Check what Magician does again. If this Pokemon has no item, it steals the Pokemon off the Pokemon attacks. Okay. That's no big deal. We're going to go for a Toxic. It's going to use Energy Ball. That should take us down. So, it was a crit as well. I don't think that that would have mattered. But we just lost Banjo, which is very upsetting. But now we can bring in the Gardevoir. I mean, not the Gardevoir. Wow, I always say Gardevoir. The Manectric. Level 50. Who can go for... Oh, man. We're still not even doing that much, to be honest. Going for a Volt Switch would do decent damage, but not a ton. Okay, there's that idea. Let's go for that as our primary plan here, and we'll check out what I always forget that Pokemon's name. Shaman does. Shaman Sky at level 50. We're not doing terrible damage either. I mean, not great, though, is the sad thing, but this is our chance to Mega Evolve, so let's see how much an Overheat does first. Overheat. Overheat, overheat, overheat. Not worth it. Not worth it. Okay. We're gonna go for the Mega Evolution, followed by a Volt Switch. So he does stay in. He does stay in. As our Volt Switch goes off, so we outspeed it. It's not scarfed or anything. That might be just enough damage for Shaman. Shaman Sky. As long as Shaman doesn't get... Ooh, Shadow Ball would destroy Shaman Sky. Not Life Orb, though, is he? Not sure. I honestly don't know right now. Yeah, that was enough to kill us. That's unfortunate. That might be the game right there, guys. I played myself. Short Circuit will come back out. He could go into his Garchomp right now. I can totally see happening. You do have Hidden Power Ice, which, I mean, let's see. Shadow Ball's not even killing us right now. And we outspeed everything besides his Mach Punch if he's got it on his Breloom. So, oh boy, guys. This is looking pretty scary here. Okay, let's think about this. If I go... If I predict him and I go for an Ice... Hidden Power Ice, I'm hoping that that's what we have on here, because I honestly don't know. Then we kill Gardevoir... I mean, we kill Garchomp. But we probably won't kill this thing. But we won't die. I think we have to make the play, and I hope that this is Hidden Power Ice. I really hope this is Hidden Power Ice. If not, I'm going to look like a fool. So, is this super effective? It is. Super effective. It takes out the Breloom. As it's a critical hit, which might have mattered. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know on that one. He does bring in his Garchomp. Alright, so it's his Garchomp and his Koopa. So I think we have to let... It's really unfortunate. I think we're going to have to let Conkeldurr go down. We're going to have to let Dirty Dan go down. And hope that he doesn't Outrage. Like, we have to hope he doesn't Outrage. That's what we're going for right now. Please don't outrage, please don't outrage. He goes for an Earthquake. We might be able to live that. Ah, we do not. We do not live that. Well, oh my... gosh. I mean, even after the Intimidate, it's not going to matter. I could only hope that it would. I'm dumb. I should have just went for the Ice and then gone for a Mach Punch and then Mach Punch. No, because I can't Mach Punch. Yeah, either way, I think we would have lost this match if this doesn't kill. This Hidden Power doesn't kill. So, oh well, we tried as best as we could. It was still a fun match. I mean, who knows? We could Oko right now. We do not, unfortunately, so he is going to connect with this Earthquake, and that's going to be GG, unfortunately. But very good game, Sharp, dude. That was great. What was that? Like, I think he just 2-0'd us, which is pretty cool. Great match, once again, to Sharp. Sorry, I'm really rusty at this, so I know I'm, like, repeating myself over and over again. But definitely a fun match. Hope to see you guys all in the next one. If you guys did enjoy this, please go ahead and hit that like button down below. I really appreciate the support, and go check out Sharp and all the other PGL coaches and things like that. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Till then, stay frosty and peace out.